Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is episode 2 of Create This Book 3. Today we're going to be doing page 11 and the instructions are to create clouds. Look out the window and draw the clouds you see. Okay, I happen to have the perfect little coincidence for this page. A couple of months ago, I was at the bus stop early morning and the clouds kept catching my attention. There were so many clouds that looked like different creatures and I was amused. Picture number 1, is it just an innocent cloud floating by or is it a pig laying on its stomach? Picture number 2, cloud or weird dog, bunny, winged creature. Number 3, can you guess what I saw this one as before I show you? It's a seal holding playing cards, and apparently he's playing the moon. So, last but not least, I feel like this one is probably the most blatant. So, it's a bun.
Look at him.
This was months ago, and now I finally have a purpose for it all. So let's get drawing. I already did a basic sketch of what this is gonna look like in Procreate, and I gotta tell you, I am nervous. I'm not very confident in my ability to bring the digital sketch into reality, but we're gonna cross our fingers and hope. I'm not sure if you'll actually be able to see this sketch, so I'll kind of just explain it a little bit. I'm drawing a pig, seal, bunny, and dog all sitting on a fence. They have their backs turned to us and they are watching the sunset together because you know that's what pigs, seals, bunnies, and dogs do. Within the sunset, they're all finding clouds that look like them. A little funny piece that you're gonna see later in the drawing. If you can tell, the gate that they're sitting on is actively slanted and breaking, and that's on purpose. I have the pig and seal sitting on the same side of the fence, so the little chubby boys are gonna kind of skew the fence, and the seal's even gonna break it. Let's see. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do this. This is confusing. Why am I so hot? I think I'm kind of panicking about this. I'm hot. Let me zoom in so you can see me draw the piggy. Oh God. I'm gonna do this little squirrely tail and I'm gonna shut up and hold my breath so I can do it right. Not bad. Okay, we have some cute little chubby booty leaking. This is the seal boy and his booty is leaking through the crack in the fence that he provided. I feel like these guys need a story to maybe kind of explain like what they're doing together because it's not every day that you see a dog, bunny, seal, and pig just hanging out. Let's come up with the story. Okay, so we have Cashew, Opal, Bean, and Sunday. Cashew is a pig and she is a gourd farmer who one day found baby Bean lying in her garden. She obviously named her Bean because she was as small as a bean when she found her. We don't know what happened to Bean's family, but Cashew fell in love with her and decided to raise her as her own. So Bean is a child now learning the ways of the farm from her adoptive mother, Cashew. She's very energetic and loves exploring everything. Sometimes it honestly makes Cashew a bit anxious, but she wants Bean to be happy and to explore. So she allows Bean to go on little adventures close to the farm because she doesn't want her to go too far and get hurt. On her adventures, Bean is always finding these little treasures, so she brings them back to Cashew to explain to her what they are. She'll find things like a used up paintbrush with just a couple of bristles left, and she will be completely in awe with it and just bring it back to her mom and say,
Look what I found.
and Cashew does her best to explain to Bean exactly what these things are, what they're used for, and Bean just loves it. One day, Bean travels a little bit further than she usually does. She knows she's not supposed to, but she just can't help it. So she travels out to the edge of town to the shore. She sees a great big dark blob. That blob being Opal.
Boom. Roasted.
She sees Opal turned over face forward down in the sand, and she's very curious as to what this beast is. She reluctantly approaches and pokes Opal with a stick a couple of times until she decides to twitch, and at this point Bean realizes that, wow, this thing is alive. Bean forgets all of her fears and gets super excited and just starts talking Opal's head off before Opal is even coherent. Bean is a bit of an oversharer, so she's telling Opal all of these things like,
My name's Bean. My mom's name is Cashew. She's not my real mom. She's a pig. I'm a bunny. I don't know what happened to my real mom. I was found in my mom's garden when I was as small as a bean, and that's why she named me Bean.
yada yada yada. Opal eventually musters up strength and turns over and tells Bean to be quiet. At that point, Bean realized that everything isn't peaches and cream with Opal and that she is quite hurt. While swimming with her friends, she was trying to show off and pull some tricks. She ended up hurting her fin really bad, or her arm, or whatever you call it. I don't really know. She hurt it pretty bad and could not continue to swim at the same speed that her friends were swimming at, so they kind of left her behind because they were kind of fake friends. After that, Opal kind of blacked out and got drugged to shore by the waves. That's how she ended up beached and stuck. So at this point, she cannot swim because her arm is all banged up and bruised, but she can scoot on that little fat belly, so that's what she does. Bean, being the kind soul that she is, tells Opal that, hey, you can come back to my mom's farm. She took me in and she took care of me, so she'll take you in and take care of you. Opal decides, yeah, sure, I need a place to stay, so I guess so. Bean takes Opal back to the farm and is very excited to show her mom the new quote-unquote treasure she found. Cashew is this very loving, caring, open character who wants to teach Bean empathy and just how to be a good person, or bunny in Bean's case. They both take care of Opal and are nursing her back to health. Cashew even starts sharing with Opal the ways of the farm. Opal's very reluctant at first, but eventually she gets down and dirty, and I quite literally mean that. She starts farming along with the other two and enjoying it. Over time, she starts to realize that Cashew and Bean feel more like friends than she's ever had before, because if you can remember, her friends noticed that she broke her fin and just swam away. So even after her arm is healed and she's ready to go back to the ocean, she doesn't want to because she's found these new friends on land, so she decides to stay. Moving on, the dog Sunday belongs to the farmer across the field. Sunday has been a pretty good friend to Bean since Bean first started venturing out. Sunday is the one who taught Bean how to find treasures and how to explore. Dogs were always finding things that they love and burying them in the ground, so Sunday had a lot of experience to share with Bean. So Beanie Boo here was hopping along as she does when she stumbled across this little fence, wanting to see all of her surroundings and just really take in these views all the time. She hopped up on the fence so she could get a better look. Upon hopping up on the fence, Bean sees this cloud that looks suspiciously like a pig, so she gets so excited and hops off the fence and just rushes back to the farm. Without even getting a coherent sentence out, she grabs Cashew and Opal and drags them back to the fence. Then she points out the pig-shaped cloud, which honestly, Cashew and Opal are pretty impressed with. Opal, in all of her gorgeous girl glory, then points out a cloud that suspiciously looks like her, and that just excites everyone even more. Then, as if the excitement wasn't at an all-time high, Cashew finds a cloud that looks like a bunny. She quickly points it out to Bean, which Bean just dies of happiness in that moment. Sunday, the dog, then approaches and asks, what's going on? What is everyone sitting here for? Everyone tells Sunday what's going on, so Sunday's really excited about it. Now everyone's looking for a dog-shaped cloud. They can't really seem to find one that matches a dog. They do find this. It's a dog creature with wings and antennas and a bunny tail, and it doesn't really look like a dog, but it's good enough for Sunday. Sunday is literally the most low maintenance thing in the world. He's just happy to be there pointing at the sky with all the other animals. And here is the completed page. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. If you enjoyed and would like to see more, make sure you subscribe and turn my notifications on so you can be notified whenever I post my next video. I will see you guys next time. Bye!